Oh, what's happening now?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through
Aye.
those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Okay. Hi. Let me light your candles for you.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I'm killing myself. I lit your candles for you. You got more light now. Right, what do I do here? I was just trying to open a door with things over it. Okay, so I need something else. Which means there must be something else. Probably back up here. This takes so long to go up these stairs. Right, well. Back to the room where the livers are. The livers. The livers. I don't know where this room is. There it is. I'm probably going to regret opening both of those doors. But I thought I may as well do it while I'm up here. Because those doors are probably going to contain... will probably be in containment.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Shut up, Alexander. You don't know what you're talking about. You crazy girl. Daniel.
Ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Indeed. Let's go this way. The water monster's down there. Transit. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Indeed. Well, this is a contrast to the previous room. Okay.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Preparing for what? Death? Torture? Severe and vicious rape? Probably the latter. That is a very ominous looking cupboard. Okay, so there's nothing inside it, good. What is this doing? Ow. That looked kind of painful, actually. Oh! Yeah. Wait, didn't he say the piece of the orb leak madness? Wouldn't that mean that holding it would be a bad idea? Silly Daniel, not thinking things through. That sounds awful. Oh. Oh. Oh no. That is not nice. Oh. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Getting hung upside down and then sliced in half with a saw. Well, not even sliced. Very slowly cut. Oh. Its texture and colour are constantly changing. Do you know it'd be awesome if like every time you went onto the like menu area here, it was like it changed colour? Be awesome. Not sure why, but it would. Oh well.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
He set a man on fire. Oh. I don't even want to think about what happened here, because I can figure it out myself. Oh, that's really...
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Oh. That is not a nice thought. So basically, they were using ancient torture methods to extract vitae out of people, is what I've gathered so far. Oh. Well, this is pleasant. Oh, oil. What's this? Picked up string. Memory cylinder. Is it you, my love? Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. Oh, the Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Well. Well. Oh my god. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Well. down the stairs we go. I don't want to go in the cradle room again. So we have 3 pieces of the orb. I guess we have to go into the other side now, because there was 2 sides, 2 doors. So I guess we're going in the second door area. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Okay.
Was there something else?
No.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I will, my friend. So the choir must be this way. I've got quite a bit of... Ooh, purple. I like that one. Ooh, another one. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me, and lose themselves in a silent cover before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, that was hard, and they too will grow old and pass away. While I remain the same age, not by time, but by anguish. Do people not realise that he's unaging and probably a demon? Come away, Chad. Agrippa channels Weir. Weir taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weir claims he is trying his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him, if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and a tampter. Tampter? What's that? The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount of it to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture section. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cark. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Ha! The well. And one note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. So I guess we have to go and give Agrippa that later on.